What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to try to address some of y'all's questions. You have a lot, and I understand. I'm going to take you right now over here to the docket of where they keep all the letters concerning our case. As you can see right here, we're going to scroll down to the 27th where they started taking the letters right here. All right, we see a letter was filed, and the letter is to counsel and proposed interveners from Corinne Ellis Amato. All right, this is the special counsel lady. All right, the woman that has 200 people working under her. Yeah. All right, this is a letter from her to the counsel and to proposed interveners Jordan Holster, I hope that's right, and A. Matthews. All right, and I just got off the phone with Matthews. And Jordan, if you can hear me, you need to reach out to me. My email is commonsenseinvestor2022@gmail.com. There's a problem with your motion to intervene. I need to talk to you about that real quick. So reach out to me in email and we'll connect. All right, but there's the letter. You can go and check it out from the special master. Then you got letters to counsel and interested parties from Vice Chancellor Zern. She's wrote us a letter. So let's take a look at what that letter is. She filed that letter this morning, or the morning of the 27th, and she's telling AMC, where y'all at? Why are you not putting out your settlement proposals and so forth? We want to move this thing along. She's spanking that ass. As I explained on Tuesday's call, that once the schedule and form of notice are finalized, the court would provide AMC stockholders with specific instructions about when and how to respond to the settlement terms. I would have liked to provide those instructions by now. She's getting on them. She's getting on AMC's ass. Now, they finally responded, and they sent in the stipulations for the settlement. All right, we're going to take, you got this letter on the 427 right here. You got the stipulation for the settlement. You got the proposed order. You got the exhibits, and you got the proposed final order. All right, and if you go up, here's another letter. Letter to the Honorable Morgan T. Zern from counsel for plaintiffs and counsel for defendants, enclosing the parties, so forth. Now, if you click on this one, you find out this is a letter from the Allegheny and AMC lawyers, because they're the same. This is AMC's response, all right? Enclosed with this letter are copies of the parties' executed stipulation and agreements. They finally get the settlement to her. With respects to the questions regarding notice that Your Honor raised during April 25th, 2023, teleconference with the court, mailing postcards with the summary notice of all approximately 3.8 million beneficial holders of AMC common stock is estimated to cost approximately $1.7 million. Therefore, the defendants respectfully submit that mailed postcard notice is impractical and unnecessary here, given the high degree of class engagement and multiple modern electronic methods of notice. All right, stop. They're asking her again, or they're telling her that she's being unrealistic and it's impractical that they would be able to mail out 3.8 million people at a cost of 1.7. But I told y'all in my last video, the reason they're doing that, I believe they don't want the judge to know. They're going to have to send out about 8 to 10 million letters, not 3.8 million, and they don't want that exposed. That was this letter that they filed to the court saying, we done sent it in, now get off our backs, is basically what they told her. Then you got a letter from the interested party here. You got an interested party here. You got an interested party here. These are all people that have a concern concerning the lawsuit. Now, their letters are not being counted towards opposition because it wasn't filed in the timely manner. All right. Now, as of the 28th, it is. So anything past the 28th, those letters, those motions, they will be accepted. But now I've been taking a look at this. Is one of the exhibits, all right? And it goes down and it explains specifically, notice of the settlement. It's going to be a 7.5 shares. You get 1 share of common, all right? And they're gonna do it just as soon as practically following the entry of the final order by the judgment. They will send the share. All right. Following table provides a brief summary of the rights you have as a settlement class member. All right. This is what you've been asking me about. Do not need to submit a claim form to receive your settlement payment. If it gets settled, you will get it automatically. Object to the settlement by submitting a written motion so that it is received no later than, and the date's not sure. If you are a member of the settlement class and would like to object to the proposed settlement, lead counsel's application for an award of, if you disagree with the award, if you disagree with the settlement fees of the attorneys and the litigation expenses, any objection that you have, you may write to lead counsel and explain the reasons for your objections. See paragraphs 65 and 70. So let's shoot down there real quick. 65 says any settlement member may object to or support the settlement. Object to or support the settlement. Lead counsel's application for the award of attorney's fees, or you can write a letter in support of the attorney fees and expenses. All right? Or any other awards that you disagree with or you agree with, you have that right to do this, to object or agree. In so doing, however, any objector or supporter must, on or before this dot would have been April 28th, 2023. And like I shared with y'all in a past video, the on or before date should be around May 17th, 45 days before the hearing, which is supposed to be set for around June 29th and 30th. All right. Serve any such written statement in support or objection at the following address by email, by hand, by first class U.S. mail, or by express service. By electronic mail, mail your letter of opposition to AMC Settlement Objections at blbglaw.com. Any letter of objection should go to that email, not the court. Okay, this is going to be important. It is preferable for any objector or supporter to email using this email address right there. Pause the video and write it down. Send your letter to that email address. All right. Mr. Mills or his colleagues will furnish the special master appointed by the court in this action and counsel for each of the parties with copies of any and all statements in support or objections that come into their possession as soon as possible, and in any event within 24 hours of receiving them. But if you plan on speaking at the hearing, you must file a notice of intention to appear, and it must go to this address. Motions or objectors and supporters, email this address with your letter of support or objection. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that procedure. We're going a little bit deeper dive into that. This has been long enough. There's a whole lot to cover. All right. But I'm asking y'all, calm down, slow down. Let's get this thing in order. Let's get this paperwork to where it needs to go. This is the final battle, people. And whether we conduct it in the manner of professionalism or not will reflect on whether we can win this case or not. All right. So with that, I love y'all. Be blessed. Hope this is a little help to y'all. Just take the information, write the addresses down, and hold your breath and wait. I'll be back to y'all in another video. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you then.